Can you get the people who would demonize us to change, or is it too ingrained? Because to them, it's more than a disagreement. They call you fascist, a threat to democracy, a Hitler. And if you plant that seed long enough, somebody's going to act on it. That's how you end up where we are this week, with the Dallas sniper leaving a note saying that he hoped the attack would give ICE agents real terror. Listen to how they spoke about ICE.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the street.
Running around our communities like masked bank robbers? Terrorizing women?
When I talked about what terrorism looks like, this is it.
When I see ICE, I see slave patrols.
This is not Germany. That's the SS and the Gestapo. This is the United States of America. Unmask yourselves.
Masked men jumping out of unmarked cars, people disappearing, no due process.
He can't hear you. But you're surprised people are trying to kill ICE? We need deprogramming to convince these people that their words are putting others in harm's way. Because, you know, it's not illegal to say this stuff. So instead, you got to convince them that it's a bad thing. Not just for us, but for them. The Democrats are now the Carnival Cruise Line of parties. Nonstop fighting, drunks, geriatrics, and frequent exposure to whales. But the Dems got to admit that they're playing with fire. You have a repetitive, inflammatory message that you've released into the wild, and you have followers, many of whom aren't well, who will act on it. Now, for anyone saying, but Greg, you do it too. No, I don't. I don't demonize people. No, this is what I do. The curvy cows of The View are mooing again. Like Kamala leaving happy hour, these numbers are staggering. Finding government waste is as common as finding skid marks in Joe Biden's underwear. It's how we ended up getting something like Queers for Palestine, which is as absurd as boners for Rosie O'Donnell, spewing more noxious gases than Jerry Nadler in the Capitol men's room. There was quite a crowd on their debate stage, although half that crowd was Chris Christie. If it walks like a duck, swims like a duck, and quacks like a duck, but eats like an elephant, it's probably Joy Behar. See, that's petty, but it's not deadly. No one goes after Joy Behar when I say she's fat. I don't say she's a threat to democracy, just a threat to an all-you-can-eat buffet. In the hierarchy of slurs, fat jokes don't come close to Hitler. When you call someone a brain-dead asshat, the worst thing that happens is Keith Olbermann gets the help he needs. But call someone Hitler, the worst thing that happens is somebody believes you, and suddenly there are sirens. And that's the real problem for Dems. Demonization has become their only tool. They're like a kid who lost all his toys but still clutches one broken action figure. The rest has been stolen because they made theft legal. So what should they do? Well, they could give my advice a shot and start with me. Call me short, loud, wrong, obnoxious, stupid, idiotic, mindless, infantile, smelly. I'll take it. Mostly because I know it's not true, but also because that's how you let off steam. That's how you diffuse violence, insults, ridicule, mockery. In the old days, that's how we dealt with differences, not by calling us Hitler. And if you don't agree with me, well, let's hearken back to a great-looking host from 15 years ago. What did he used to say? If you disagree with me, then, sir, you are worse than Hitler. If you disagree with me, then you, sir, are worse than Hitler. If you disagree with me, then you, sir, are worse than Hitler. That face. That big, fat face. It's kind of sad, though, that a running joke from a late-night show from 15 years ago has become the entire Democratic platform. I had more power than I thought.